Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Crafty Chemist. What is everybody doing on this Friday evening? Today we are going to create the cards in this beautiful paper pumpkin kit called Daydreams. It's the March 2025 paper pumpkin kit. Thank you. Um, Sorry my voice is a little scratchy. My allergies have been acting up. So I'm going to do the best I can. I've got a big bag of cough drops here ready to go. I'm a little, I don't know, not ready. I mean, I was rushed. I'm a little rushed. That's the word I should say. But I just got home about 20 till 7 and I had to eat first. Traffic was really bad today. I think, well, Friday nights are always bad. They're doing construction on the exit for where I work. And it was, I think, the Cubs home opener from what I saw on TV. And there was a lot of Cubs fans around. So it literally took me a couple hours to get home. Thank you. Um, I had been having this paper pumpkin on Thursday nights because I had Friday labs, and I thought I'd change it back to Friday nights because it seemed more people were able to attend on Friday nights. But I'll have to maybe rethink that with traffic. So, while we're waiting for a couple people to come on, I let me talk about paper pumpkin a little bit. Paper Pumpkin is Stampin' Up's subscription program where every month they send you a box like this with a paper crafting kit. For the most part, they are card kits. There's only been one that I would say was not a card kit, and that was the one with the stockings and gift tags at Christmas. So, for the most part, you could say it's a subscription kit for making cards. And the great thing about this is that it has everything you need in the kit to make the cards. Okay. It's got this stamp set, or this, not the stamp set, the ink pad. Usually it comes with one stamp set. This month has a bonus stamp set. Let's see if I can show you those. What I really like about these are the um, honeycomb pieces, the honeycomb stamps. Hi, Mom, on Instagram. So it comes with the ink pad, the stamp set. If it's your first kit, you get the block, but every kit after that, you don't get the block. It comes in this nice box, which you can keep and put stuff in. I use it to actually, I used a couple for things for Ellie for her craft. I have a little craft bag for her. I put stuff in these. So, but it comes packed up like this. And what's nice about this is you can take this on the road. If you're going on a road trip or something, these are really nice. I took one of these with me when we went to Scotland so I could do a live from Scotland. And look how little room it takes up. Very nice. Hi, Don. Are these, did you get two of these? Is that what I got from your one post you made. You got 2 copies of this. So every month I have a kit together where we put these together because my goal is for you not to have these boxes sit on your shelf undone, right? I want you to get these created and mailed out. So that is my goal. I'm gonna find a pair of scissors here. Let's open this up. Oh, Julie, you guys have so much trouble with your internet. I'm hoping when I move to the basement that my internet is still good. I might have to get another booster like I had to get for up here. We'll see. If I have to do my lives on the dining room table or something, you know, it is what it is. Um, so as I was saying, you get the ink pad, you get the stamps. If it's your first one, you get the blocks. You get adhesive, whatever you need for the adhesive. You get these gorgeous envelopes. And for me, the envelopes pretty much make it worth it to get the kits because it's just that added special touch of having these gorgeous envelopes that I really, really love. I've had several people comment when I send them a card in these envelopes about how nice they are. And all of the Paper Pumpkin card kits have come with some kind of special envelope. Sometimes it's on the outside, sometimes they have liners on the inside or whatever. But it's always nice envelopes. Some pre-printed card bases. Some punch outs. Some more card bases. Some more punch outs. More punch outs. And then some things where you could put your sentiments on. So the point is it's got everything that you need. It still looks handmade, special, but it was really, really easy. Diana, if you are a Paper Pumpkin member, you can go and order the refills. The last I looked, the refills of this were still available. And I think right now you could still get a 1 month subscription. It is changing soon. Um, so you can get a 1 month subscription and then go in and order the refills. Let me look if it's still available. Because this is so beautiful. Yeah, the refill kits are still available. So if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can get refill kits on some of them. They release them, I don't know, they release them like 5 days after they send them out, something like that. So some of the really popular ones, you have to kind of pounce on it. But this one's still available. They are only available as a kit for that month. Okay. Let me drop a link for purchasing. So that is for purchasing Paper Pumpkin. I did write a blog about next month, which is called, I think, Inked Occasions, which is like alcohol ink themed. Okay, they are making a little bit of changes to the paper pumpkin because you know that it's migrated over to the Stampin' Up website. Paper Pumpkin used to have its own website. And if you go to the Paper Pumpkin website now, it directs you to the Stampin' Up website. And when they did that, they did change some things. Let me look at they might have gotten rid of the 1 month subscription. No, they were going to, but I'm not sure what the date was. If it's going to be April, I don't know what the date is, the 11th or something. Okay, so you can do the pay as you go plan, which is what I do. You know, they have my credit card and they just charge it every month. Right now it's $25 shipped, so that includes shipping and tax. Um, and then it comes in the mail. They send it out. You have to subscribe by the 10th. And then usually you get it around the 22nd, something like that. You can get 3, 6, or 12-month subscriptions also. You can also gift a subscription. So say you want to give somebody this for Mother's Day or Christmas or whatever, you can gift a subscription. Just go to the website. I will tell you that they are increasing the price to $27 shipped. I think after this month, so after the inked occasions, the next month will be the $27. However, it will now count towards the new Stampin' Rewards because now we're having a new rewards program where every dollar you spend, you get credit for, like kind of like Kohl's Cash is what I sort of think of it as. If you spend $20, I think you get 10%, so you get $2. So they are increasing the price, but you get the Stampin' Rewards, so it kind of balances out, I feel. Um, but then with the new rewards, you can save up save up your rewards and buy something big like the stamp cut and emboss machine, or you could spend it every month so that it kind of takes care of your shipping or however you want to look at it. It's a good deal. And that's starting, I want to say the 15th. Okay, so yeah, it is available. Um, so here's this for this one. Here's the instructions. So it gives you really step-by-step instructions. It's really, really easy. They also, if you look at the QR code, they have a little unboxing video where they do a quick, it's like a 2 minute, they put together the 3 card kit, the 3 cards in the kit. So they do have a little video. I didn't watch this month, so I went to 2 conferences in the past 3 weeks, so I'm a little bit trying to catch up. Also, each quarter they have an add-on that goes with the 3 kits for that quarter. Like this one's got this scalloped heart, but I really love this honeycomb die. And then there's a little bumblebee die, and then also a chive. So this one, I would say this is a January kit. This was a February kit, and then this goes with the March kit. So starting next month, there's a new add-on. Okay, and truthfully, I'm not sure if you have to be a Paper Pumpkin member to get the add-on. Here's a better look at what the stamp sets are. It's got the bumblebee, some sentiments. You've got the little honeycomb and some flowers. Happy birthday, hello. Sweetest birthday wishes. Thank you. Wishing you brighter days ahead. And thank you for being there for me. enjoy your special day. Okay. Are there any questions about the Paper Pumpkin program? This is probably one of my favorite things about Stampin' Up! Has been this Paper Pumpkin kit. And these are different than the kit collection, you know, where you can buy, they release kind of like 1, 2, or 3 kits every month. This is different. This is a subscription, and it's a little bit of a surprise because they give you like there's a sample image that gives you an idea about what it's going to be like. Like we knew this one was going to be about daisies and bees, but you know, we didn't know what the cards look like. So, okay, so what I usually do is I put together one set of cards and then we try and put together a scrapbook layout. Okay, so let's get started so that my voice doesn't run out. Okay, let's do this first one. Card number 1. Enjoy your special day. On to one of these. And it looks like this kind here. So one of these. Got my ink block and it's new. So I'm gonna slice it open a little bit. You be careful. I'm not recommending this. I don't want you to cut your finger off. There we go. Hi, Julie. Hi, Dee. You have to be a member to get the add-on. I know I see it, and they give it a what do you call it? A number. They give it an item number, so. Okay, the first one, it says, enjoy your special day. I mean, you can put whatever you want on these. You don't have to follow these exactly. I usually try and do one set exactly. This is a kind of block you get with the Paper Pumpkin. Okay, it's a new block, so I like to rub on it a little bit to get that coating off. Although they do give you a couple extra. Usually at least one of these extra of the punch outs. That's not too bad. One thing I just realized, I didn't get my cleaner out. Hold on. What am I going to do when I'm in the basement and I can't just run next door to the bathroom and add some water? I'm going to have to bring water down with me every time. Okay. And then we're supposed to stamp the small honeycomb around on the blue card base. Okay, here's the blue card base. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, that's a great thing, is that this is a perfect time just to get some crafting done. Even if you're not doing this one, if you have another kit, it's a good time to do that. And I'm glad you're here, Vicki. Although this kit is gorgeous. What I love the most are these Look how gorgeous these envelopes are. Here's just a couple of them. That's pretty. My favorite part of the paper pumpkin. Okay. Now they do have a recommended pattern here so that you can see the most, most of it, I guess. They have the recommended placement, so let's try and follow that along. See, all I can see with this one are like some organic molecules. I mean, I know that it's honeycomb, but I see some organic molecule. Although, well, it's more like graphite. Okay, so it looks like it's this. Because graphite are sheets of hexagons like this. Okay, so there's another one here. They have these three kind of going the same direction. Ooh, Famous Dave's. We used to have a Famous Dave's around here when we first moved to the area. And God, it hasn't been here for, well, we've been here 28 years. Probably hasn't been here for 25 years. Speaking of that a little bit, I saw a TikTok, you guys, that this guy was asking for something called seasoned sour cream, and he was shocked that nobody had heard of this. Well, he was shocked that the waitress hadn't heard of it before. And then he asked people on TikTok, "Have you ever heard of seasoned sour cream?" And it's not just like putting salt and pepper in sour cream or whatever. There, you added a whole bunch of stuff. Turns out he's from Minneapolis, St. Paul area. Do you guys have you guys heard of seasoned sour cream? He said it's kind of common at the bars there. So let me know about seasoned sour cream. Okay, so the next thing is we're supposed to put these down. And the little dots are these little circles. I'm gonna make sure that there's not, yeah, because the bigger ones, so if you can see on this one, let me hold it close. The little dots are these, these circles. And then these bigger circles are the dimensionals, okay? So we're putting this on with these things. This is another good thing about having a paper pumpkin subscription is there's always a whole bunch of these left over and the dimensionals left over that, I mean, unless you're crazy like me, use a lot of dimensionals, it kind of is enough to keep you in dimensionals. Okay, I'm going to center this one here. There we go. Tater topper, is that what seasoned sour cream is? It's called tater topper? Okay, now what we're looking for are these the daisies and then the little I think those must be stickers, the little gold. I found the daisies. It looks like you need two of them. So topper is what the seasoned sour cream is. He didn't mention tater topper, but I didn't read the um, comments, all of the comments. I posted that I had no idea what he was talking about because he at first he said I'm from the Midwest and this is a common Midwest thing, and then so many people wrote I'm from the Midwest and I've never heard of that. So and that's what I wrote. And then he came back and said, "Oh, it must not be a Midwest thing. It must be a St. Paul, Minnesota thing." Okay, now I need to find these gold um honeycombs. And if I weren't doing this live, I'd probably be a little bit more organized and lay everything out, but I'm not. So, okay, here we go. So I need two of these. And these are like, I wouldn't say they're gold foiled. I would say they're pearlized. Okay. So on these ones, we're supposed to put the dimensionals onto the daisies. So here's my dimensionals. Okay, so the ones on the outside, they have a picture with two dimensionals, and then the one on the inside, they just have the one. And then you might ask yourself, how are we going to attach these gold honeycombs with what's included in the kit? Because this is what I was asking myself. But now I see in this picture what they're doing. They're using these dimensionals to hold it down. Now, if you want, you could use some stamp and seal or green glue, but I'm just going to do it how they say here. Okay, so it looks like on this one, we're supposed to put this, and you're going to want to put it face down like this so you can still see some of it. See how I'm using the dimensionals to stick that down? And then on this one that's kind of going this way, we're putting this one, again, it's face down. We're going to put it like this. So I put it down like this. When am I moving my scrap room? Well, on Sunday, I'm going to prep the baseboards and the window trim. I have to put some wood glue. I don't wood filler. I have to put some wood filler and then put caulking around the edge of the baseboards. And then I'm going to let that dry. And then sometime next week, I'm going to paint. And then hopefully next weekend, I'm going to start moving stuff. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, so let's put this one here. And it looks like it's supposed to overlap your sentiment strip a little bit. Okay. This one, oh geez. Oh, I guess that's okay. Overlap the sentiment strip a little bit. Okay, and then this guy, this little bee, look how cute he is. You put on one of these, and it's going to sit on top of this honeybee raised daisy. This is absolutely gorgeous, and I might give this one to my sister for her birthday in May because she loves daisies. Don't you, Jean? I don't know if you're listening. You were watching, but I know you love daisies, so maybe I will give this to you. Look at that. I love it. And does it say which one it goes with? Okay, this goes with this envelope. Okay, so these go together. Yeah, I want to get everything done because if you saw, I am having actually a crafty girls' night out, hopefully in the basement. So I need to get everything down there before May 8th is when I set that up for. It's kind of a not the word deterrent isn't the word, not inspiration, but I don't know, if you have a goal, you're more likely to get that done. So okay, let's do the next card. The next card, we need the sentiment strip that is this one. I don't know if you can tell the difference between these. Well, that's not a good one to look at, but there's one that's got like two bumps here, and on this one, it's got a pointy edge. And so that's the one we're using this time. And this one, it says, "Thank you for being there for me." Let's see, it's right here. Yeah, well, one day you have to make a road trip. Although I know that your vacation days are scarce because of the trip. So, okay. I think Jean's coming, and my sister's going to do a kit. Actually, my sister's going to do that travel kit that I did when we were in England. That's what she picked to do. And Jean is going to do the landscape framed art. So I'm excited to see those because I was actually thinking about doing that one for Michaela. There you go. Thank you for always being there for me. Yeah, actually, I was thinking last night actually about watching Craft and Create. I was like, I haven't watched that in a while. I need to get some inspiration from those guys. Okay, what do we do with this one? It looks like, oh, this is interesting. Okay, so this piece that had the punch out, if I can find it. Okay, remember this one that had the like punch out? It doesn't really say which base to use. I'm assuming it's this base. On my bone folder right here, so I'm using my scissors as a bone folder. Okay, so here you punch out this thing, but we're going to pop this up. But then this one is going to go underneath. Okay, so yeah, you can do that one after. Okay, so let's put dimensionals on here. And I did notice that in the bag, there were strips. There were dimensional strips in here. So I'm really excited to try these. So you put a strip here. I love these. This is what I need. I need some dimensional strips. This is my style here. Okay. Oh, you can't access the live channel? I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna put this down with the honeycomb part. Oh, and look, the honeycomb part is like pearlized. It actually looks raised and embossed. You guys, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have a coughing fit here. And I've even got a cough drop in my mouth. Might have to take a drink here. Okay. Okay, so this is raised up with the dimensionals. Now this we're gonna put in here, but we're using the circles. So who got this kit? I know Dawn got this. Anybody else get this one? Yeah, Vicky, we'll craft in England. How many lives will we have while we're there? 3? I do want to do the travel journal like you have, except I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be on the retired list. I didn't look. Speaking of that, did you guys see that the last chance um, section of the website has been um, updated? Like they've added all of the stuff from the current annual catalog, but all the stuff that's going to go away, and almost everything is going away, guys. There's only a few things that are carrying over. Um, all of that's in the last chance section, so get that while you can because it's going away. Some of the stuff is on sale, but some of it is just last chance, so you don't want to miss out. Okay. Now let's get the one of the little bumblebees and put it there. There's some really good stuff. There's some stuff that is really cheap. Like the Halloween paper was $3.50 for the pack of paper. I mean, if you do Halloween cards or say you do something with kids, like Girl Scouts or whatever, I would take advantage of that. Okay, put that guy there. And now this one, we need to put this flower. Okay, here we go. This one. I feel like there's 2 sheets here, but I guess not. Oh yeah, 2 because we might have to do one live from the airplane. Okay. Never done that before. Okay, so this one, we're going to need to pop up the flower and then this flower. Because remember, this top layer is popped up. So if you put this down and you don't pop it up, it's going to sink down, to the base level, so to speak. But on this leaf, we want to use the flat dot because this is going to go on the part of the card that's already popped up. So this will keep everything even. I was thinking about getting a later flight so I can have one last Sunday roast. But if I do that, I don't know if I make it home in time for the live. Okay, so we're gonna put this so that the flowers are inside the green, and then the leaf is over here. Ooh, look at that, I love it. Okay, and now on this one, it looks like there's a piece of vellum. Oh yeah, here it is. So a piece of vellum. And then this. So on your sentiment, we're gonna pop that up with dimensionals. Well, that pub by the hotel, but you'll have to be at the airport by like in the airport by like noon or whatever. So won't have time for a roast at the pub. We can go to to the United Lounge and chill. Okay, so this one we're gonna put the vellum square down first, so like here. Now, normally with vellum, see how you can see the adhesive? Well, we're gonna put the sentiment on top, so it shouldn't really matter. And then put this up on top, so it's gonna cover. Although, truthfully, you can't really see that too much on there. Kind of impressed by that. There we go. Look at that one. I love it. This is card number 2. And which envelope does this one go with? Let's see. Here's this one. And it goes with the one with the honeycomb on the, here we go. It goes with this one. Aren't these cute? Okay, here's the second card and envelope. Hey, Megan. You might be getting, well, your birthday just passed by, so you won't be getting one of these probably. Okay. And the third card, we'll use this one. And truthfully, this card is gorgeous. Even, it's like a nice note card. You don't even have to add anything, but it's still nice. Okay, I got my bone folder out so I can do this. Okay, so now this one, it says Swedish. Sorry, guys. I wish I wasn't still like this. Sweetest birthday wishes. It's just my allergies, guys. It's so bad. But I've been taking Claritin, like the doctor said. It's helped, but really all it's doing is making it move down to my chest a little bit. I take some Robitussin at night just to get me through the night. Although I woke up coughing at about 4 a.m. and didn't get back to sleep. Well, because after that, once I was up, Darcy was up. So, okay, well, which one do we put on this one? We stamped this on the. Okay, so there's one that's got kind of a squared off edge. That's what we're using this time. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting better. The good news is I don't feel bad. You know what I mean? I'm able to still go to work. I went to work. I taught my lab. I have lab this time on Wednesdays. So it wasn't easy doing lab this Wednesday, but I was able to do it. It wasn't easy because I can't talk that well, but I didn't feel too bad. Okay. So this one we use these little guys. Put 3 of them here. And it does have us put these down first, so okay, and it looks like it goes right here in between these flowers. Okay. Um, Another one of the bees. So let's get the little bee out. One of the bees. And then 2 of the golden honeycombs. Here they are. And then, gosh, it's hard to tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 little flowers. Are there really 6 individual flowers? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, these are so pretty. 5. So what it looks like is that we're going to kind of pop these up over where the actual flowers are on the card. So, it's static on the card. Like this would be a pretty card, but then when you pop these up, makes it even more beautiful. Okay. So, looks like the smallest, I'm going to put them how they have it on the card. So the smallest one, this one, and this one has got it's got these 3 together there. So I think it's that one. Oh, I don't know. It might be this one. Yeah, it's this one with the 3 to. Okay, so I think it's this one because it's more flat on. See how this one's kind of round? This one's more flattened. This looks kind of flattened. And then this one looks like the other flattened one. This one is the half. This one goes here, and then this one goes here. Okay. All of these get dimensionals. 1 dimensional there. This guy gets a couple dimensionals, I think. I don't know. It looks like there's only 1 dimensional there. This one gets 2. This guy gets 1. Ooh, this one gets 3 in the big spots. And then this one, oh, this one looks like it gets 2 together. Okay. Okay, now let's take the backings off of these. Okay. My mom and sister are downstairs, I think, watching some game show because they're clapping and cheering, and I know that they're not doing that for me. So, okay. We add this one to this guy here. We're gonna put it like this. So I'm sticking the edge that's got the one honeycomb on top of where the dimensional is. And then this one, try to put it in the same direction. Okay, this one, see if we can look at this closer. I think, okay, it goes like this. It's got the two leaves, the 3 leaves, so 2 leaves, 3 leaves. Okay, goes like that. And then this, this honeycomb, again, face down. Has the side that's got this, like the 3 in a row, like this. Okay, so I'm gonna put it like that. So let's hope that works. Now let's put these on. So this one apparently goes here. I guess when I was deciding what one was what, I could have looked at the picture. So just gonna make it go over that. Okay, this one goes here. The good thing about having it like this, where it's printed on the card, if you don't get it exactly right, it just looks like it's supposed to be, you know, underneath it. It's not like it doesn't look right. Okay, this guy goes here. And from the looks of it, it's going over top of the sentiment, but make sure that you're not covering the words. Like I didn't place that. I could have put it down just a little bit. Okay, this one goes here. And this one goes here. Okay, and then this guy, the little bee, is going to go down in the bottom corner. And I need to put a dot on him. Where does the honeycomb go? So I put the honeycomb here and here. Are those ones you meant? And you're just using the dimensionals that you're sticking on the flower to hold that down. And then we're going to put him right here. I love these little bees. But speaking of the honeycomb, I have seen so many cards in the demonstrator Facebook group using these honeycomb stamps like this. You don't use them on here, but people use the extras or whatever to use this, and it's really, really pretty. Okay, so this one goes with the envelope that this one that's got the flowers on the flap. Okay, so here's this one. Okay, so here are the 3 cards from this kit. Aren't they cute? Yeah, these are all happy. These are so spring-like. Okay, so now you know. Let me just check on the time. Yeah, we did pretty good. Less than an hour. At this point, we tried to do a scrapbook layout. So let's get all of the I usually try and do it with one set of the materials. So let's pick out the materials. So we get basically one of each of these guys. We may or may not use them. I don't mind having these extra because I like to put my sentiments on things like this. I don't like to just stamp it on cardstock and cut it out. I like to have a shape. So I'm happy with that. Okay, and then we get the one set of these big flowers. The bee. Okay. And then a couple of the honeycomb. This is the material from card 1. Oh, we also get the card base and the envelope. So the card base was this one. And then the envelope. I like to try and not use the envelope if I can, because then you can use it for something else. But, we'll see. Okay, card number 2. We get this punch out thing. This might be good for a picture, wouldn't it? One of the green circles. Here we go, one of the green circles. The flower. It has 2. And then another bee. Another bee. We could have a little hive going with all these bees. And then the piece of vellum. Looks like the vellum we don't have extra this time. We have extra of these things, but not the vellum. I mean, we have enough to do this, but what I'm saying is they only gave you 3 vellum. Usually they give you like 4 of each of these shapes. Okay, that's everything for card 2. Oh, the card base. An envelope. And this is the envelope. Okay. And then the last card is this one. We get this card base, the envelope. We already got this. Get another bee. And then we get the 6 little flowers. Okay, and then I think that's, oh, we get 2 more of the honeycomb. Okay. Okay. I think these are all of the materials that we get. Then we can use the stamp pad and all that. Now, this time, normally I just kind of go in with really no idea, but my team is doing a sketch challenge with this sketch. So I just thought, why don't we just try and do this one? Right? I think we could do it. So I pulled out some of the colors. The colors in this kit are basic black, crumb cake, crushed curry, lemon lime twist, Lost Lagoon, musty meadow, soft sea foam, and very vanilla. So I pulled some of those colors out. Okay. I'm going to put all these things to the side. And then we'll think about what we're going to do. Does that sound like a plan? We're going to try and follow the sketch so I can contribute to the sketch challenge. This is not my sketch challenge. This is my uplines team sketch challenge. Speaking of that, I did forget to draw a winner for the sketch challenge on Sunday. I'll pull it on this Sunday. So don't let me forget. Remind me, please. And the thing about it is I had everything ready to go on my iPad, which is actually sitting, right here. I had it all ready and I forgot. Okay. Let's put these down. Okay, so I was thinking that this big piece here, B, what they have B, I could use the crushed curry. So this looks to me to be about 5 inches. I'm gonna do 5.5. I'm gonna cut this at 5.5. I'm gonna cut 2 of them. And I'm just going to leave it at 12 inches. I know that there is a top and bottom. Do you think I should cut that off? I just was gonna put it on top, so make it easier. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I didn't refill that. Okay. Okay. Let's put this here. Okay. There you go. Okay. For this part up here, I was going to use the Lost Lagoon. Oh, actually, I don't know that. Okay, this one's long enough. But really, I don't know that. I mean, that was the color in here, but this, do you think I should put Lost Lagoon there? So that looks to be about, I'm going to cut these at 3/4. So I need 4 pieces that are 3/4. I'm not going to tape it down until we get it. Until we get some other things down there, because I'm not 100% sure yet. Okay. So it's gonna kind of look like this. But see how they have like they have a dark layer there, and I thought the dark layer looked good. Okay, now for this part, I did have the old olive, but I don't know. I think maybe we should use some of the card base. So we could either put this like that. Let me move this. Or maybe we should do it like this because we're supposed to journal there. Or we could do one of the colors. Now, what I was thinking is if, for instance, I use both of the blue card bases, I could use I could substitute this one on the other card, right? I mean, obviously if I use both of them on my scrapbook layout, I wouldn't be able to make the third set of cards with this one. So, but I could use this. Do you do like this one, or do you think I should use the lighter? Okay, so which one do you think I should use for this? Let's look back at here because I'm going to have, maybe I should use the lighter one. I don't know. I kind of like the blue. Yeah, I like the blue too, I think. It shows up better. And another thing is when I go to substitute the yellow, I think it'd be easier to substitute the yellow for the blue than the blue for the yellow. Because this card, if using this card base, I would have to use the blue one if I make the third set of cards. And I don't think that would go as well with this card. Does that make sense what I'm saying? If I use both of the blue ones, when I go to make the third set of cards, on this one I can use this as a substitute, no problem, and it will still look good. But if I use these for here, I'm going to have to substitute the blue base for this one, and I don't think it will look as good. So let's go with the blue, which I like the looks of anyway, better. Okay, so do you think then, if that's the case, should I change this to the old olive? And I'm going to center this. I'm going to try and put this fold line. There is the fold line of the card. I'm going to put that right along the 6 inches. Yeah, the lighter one is hard to see. Okay, so the next question is, should I change the little tabs for Old Olive or should I leave it the Las Lagoon? Because this is a little bit lighter than Lost Lagoon, I feel. Okay. And then, so for the mats, I thought maybe the crumb cake. So if I use the crumb cake, we would need 3 1/4, 3 1/4. So I need 3 3 1/4s and 2 4 1/4. So let's cut those. We need a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then a 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 mat. Hopefully, okay, another 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 mat. That one's for over here. This one's for here and here. And then I need 2 4 1/4 by 4 1/4s. The old olive at the top. I'm thinking that too. Okay, 2 4 1/4s. Okay, that goes down here. And then this one, I don't know. What do you think? This one is I would say 4. I'm gonna cut it 4 by 6. I don't know. We're gonna just test it out. Okay. Now let me cut the old olive. So this one was 5 1/2. And then 3 4, which looked like about a pretty good size. And I need 4 of those. I think it'll go nice with some of the like the leaves and the things on the daisies that I'm gonna put down. So I think it will tie it all together. Okay. Let's see what we think. Okay. Now let's get these taped down and then we can start decorating. I feel this is nice to be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I didn't get to do the um sketch challenge last year, or not last year, last month. Well, I was gone for 2 weeks at conferences. But also with my sister here, she works in my office, and I just haven't had time to get in here besides my Sunday, on the weekends a little bit and my Sunday live, so haven't been having a lot of free crafting time. And that's why I want to get my stuff moved in down to the basement as soon as possible. Okay. So, Well, it looks like I got these measurements a little bit off. Although I wanted to use the card base because I'll show you why here in a second. Because this one, 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, um, goes, kind of comes over into here. So I don't think this one's this is 5 1/2 wide. So it's a little bit wider, but I think it's fine. Like I said, I'm trying to use stuff from the kit. Okay. Yeah, Vicky, you need to finish that. You gotta double tap tomorrow. Tomorrow, you gotta put a goal of 10 pages. 10 pages tomorrow. I'm gonna set this about right here. I'm gonna try and make it so it's a little bit lower than that. Center this and having the 4 1/2 match up there. And this here. This kind of should line up here. And then one more. This one I don't know, kind of center it on there. Okay, let me get some photo placeholders. Let's see what we got here. I still got some of my close to my heart ones, so they do go both directions. This is all I have left, guys. Let's see, do I have any 4x4? I got a lot of, well, I got a lot of 3x4s and 4x6s. Okay, see what's this one? This is a 3x3. Perfect. Okay. 3x3 goes here. And actually this one, well, this one says journal. So we could put something down there. And we can journal under that, I think. And I gotta find some 4x4s. Okay, I found some. Okay, so let's get those down. And then the fun of decorating. Well, of course, I'm out here. Which reminds me, I got a note today that my voucher at Michael's is expiring. I should maybe go online and do a pickup order for some more of these. I thought I used all my vouchers when I bought those frames from last week. But actually, I probably earned some when I when I bought the frames. Okay. Now let's decide what we're gonna do. I think I'm not gonna use the envelopes because I want to keep those. I'm gonna keep this. So basically I've got these things. Got 3 Bs, and then we can put some titles on that. I could cut some titles too. I don't know, I think something like that. I think I might want to put the bees on these honeycombs somewhere. I think you could see them nice on the blue. I forgot about this one. I should have put this over here. You think I should add this instead of this? We still got all these flowers. I want to put 3 Bs. Okay. Yeah, I could recycle them, but when they come off, sometimes they get bent up and so I'm thinking about removing this if it comes off nicely, which it does. But if I put this down, I'm going to have to pop it up. And we can use 3 of these to pop it up because if I want to put the picture underneath it. Although I guess I didn't have to because well, I would say yeah, I need to. Taking this off, so I'm gonna have to do that. Okay. But I want this. Yeah, that looks good. And I think that I might put one of the bees there. What do you think? So you think wish I should journal one there? Is that what you're saying? Or over here? Okay, can add this and then add the bee. I'm gonna pop the bee up. Use the back of the circle that I punched out. Okay. This one? Or in here? Or this? Okay. Now this area here is a little bit I need a title. Should I cut out a title for that? I can cut out a title with my letters. What should I put? Think of a title that would fit here. Sweet as can be. Let me know what you think. Do you think I should put these here or I don't have to use everything too. I'm thinking something like that. Yeah, on here. This side doesn't have any. Okay, let's see. Okay, looks good. Looks good. What do you think about the placement of these? Oh, this guy needs to go someplace, I think. Maybe here. Oh, I put that one there. And I can use this one for the date, maybe. I don't know. That might be okay in the journaling. Okay, let me cut out some words. Okay, I have these, but I also have this one that says spring. You think I should just put this one that says spring? This is from the gnomes. Okay, gnomes or sweet as can be from this one. Vote bee or spring. A second bee on the journaling card. Okay. Put this one just gets adhesive on the tops this time, and then I'm gonna pop up the leaf part. See if we can make that work. B. You think B? Okay. Oh, I think I'm gonna need a couple more down there. I don't really like how that landed. Maybe I won't put any. Maybe I could set it so that it's just right on top of that. There. Okay, where'd my B go? Here's my B. I think I should put the B on the flower. Or should I put the B over here? I think we gotta put the B over there. Okay. Okay, let me cut sweet as can be. And now, should I do it in white or should I do it in the old olive? yeah, I should add some honeycombs there. Great idea. Great idea. Let me cut these out. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of E's, guys. Let's do sweet as can. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh, I didn't. Okay. Okay. Sweet as can. You think I should use bigger letters for the B? I don't know. Okay, what else do we need? We need another E, another S, another A, and then a B. Okay, I just dropped. Let's see. Okay. So what did I say? Another E, obviously. Another S. Another A. I think that's all I can do. Okay, we've got the E, the S, the A. Now we need an E. I might. Let's see if I can fold this. Oh, if I fold it, it might be backwards, right? Almost there. I don't recommend like doing this on top of your layout, but I'm doing this so you can watch. Oh, that's a cute idea. Actually, I think on the Sweet as Can Be scrapbook workshop, they did that. They made a dots like the flight of a bee. Okay. Speaking of that, I don't know why it made me think of it, but for National Scrapbooking Day, they are going to be doing a live Facebook event using the wildflower birthday set. They're going to put together that kit. So if you don't have it and you want to participate in National Scrapbooking Day, you can purchase that kit. And then that's what they're going to be doing. But I put that together earlier in the month. So, oh, I was going to stamp. Let's stamp first before or should I just put I've got 3 more of the honeycombs. I could just do that. But we've got this. Let's try it out. This doesn't, no wonder they didn't use this because this block doesn't fit that. Okay. Now, if I do this and I mess up, guys, I'm going to blame you, D. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp off. Because we don't want it to be so dark, you know? And actually, it is distressed, so it won't matter if I like mess it up a little bit. Actually, I'm going to do 3rd generation, which I think is going to be perfect. Stampin' Up calls this stamping off, not 2nd generation. Or 3rd generation, as the case may be. Okay. Okay. Well, now I feel like I should do something over here with a stamping. Okay. Now let's put these down. Sweet. Do you think I should put one of the bees kind of flying away from that, or? And the C should be about in the middle. Okay. And I think Ellie will look really cute on this layout. Or even actually Monroe. Sweet as can. Okay, that's not very even. Okay. No, it's too far away. Sorry. Sorry if that's loud in your ear, guys. I couldn't help it. I'll get these so that I can be happy. Okay. Sweet as can be. And then I think maybe I'll make the bee flying away. Let me get a pen. Okay, so let's see where he's going to be flying off to. You put it here, and what do you think? Or should I draw a dashed line, making it, a bee's flight? Like that. I'm going to do it. Unless somebody tells me no right now. While we're doing that, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put a few more dimensionals than I did on the card because this is going to have to be in my scrapbook. And, it'll get smushed down a little bit, the pages. Okay, D and Julie both think I should do that. Okay. Because once I put the ink down, then... Okay, and then when you put this down, make sure, if you don't have your pictures on it yet, you don't tape anything down to the placeholder so that you can, take this off later. There we go. That's cute. I should have popped the bee up though. Don't. Oh yeah, I don't have him down yet. Good. Good. Okay, let's pop him up. Maybe you think he? Well, yeah. I was gonna maybe put a flower there, but I'll put this flower. We're getting to the end here, guys. We're not doing too bad on time. These ones are usually longer than my regular lives because we're kind of scrapbooking on the fly. So I've got a few more flowers. You think these guys down here? Or should I put it up there? I'm gonna put these down here. I like them kind of a swag kind of along the bottom. I'm liking this layout. Well, you know what? It's almost hard to do a bad layout with these materials because they're so cute. This one here. Do you think I should try and stamp a honeycomb down here, or do you think that honeycomb there is enough? I'm thinking maybe that honeycomb there is enough. Because if I add blue honeycomb down here, I don't think that will look very good. I might put a couple of the honeycomb punch outs maybe behind. Just pop this guy up. And then I think that's the last one. I was thinking like maybe something like that. Got one there, maybe one more. Maybe I'll put it over here. Okay, I like that one. Okay, what do you guys think? Anything else is needed? Okay. Well, Don, you've got a lot of material to work with because you got two kits. That is something you can't you can't subscribe for more than one kit. I don't know why anybody would do it, but I mean, if you really like something, you can always get the refill. Well, not always, but you have to be, quick on the draw. But I think I love this. So okay, so our cards. Let's look at the cards. And then we'll look at the scrapbook layout. So here are the cards. Here are the cards from the card kit. And you make 9 cards, 3 of each of the designs. Although I did use one set of the materials to make the scrapbook layout. But I'll still be able to make another whole set of cards. Although I did use both of the blue ones, so I'm going to have to substitute this lighter paper for this card, but I still am able to make 3 sets of cards. And what was I going to say? Plus the scrapbook layout. And then there should be some left over. Okay, so here's the cards, and then here is a scrapbook layout. And I picked this design because I was trying to do my group's sketch challenge, which I did not do last month. So there we go. I love this. This is probably one of my favorite ones that we've made from the kits. Okay. Let me drop a link again for the Paper Pumpkin subscription. And then the next month's kit. There's my blog post about next month's kit, so you can look at what the teaser is. We don't know what the cards are going to look like, but the color of that one is next month's. Berry Burst, which is the ink spot. Flirty Flamingo, Fresh Freesia, Gorgeous Grape, Peach Pie, and Pool Party. Okay, and then on Sunday, we are going to be making these cute little birdhouse boxes. And I bought some Hershey Nuggets today to put in here because I think that'll be nice. Okay, well, thanks for joining. I'm glad my voice held out. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to check out the last chance um, sale, because if there's anything you wanted in the current catalog, it's going to go away on May 1. So check that out to get those last minute things that that you've had on your list before they're gone forever. And you have until April 10th to purchase next month's Paper Pumpkin. And I will be setting up a time to do that live. Um, I can't think if there's anything else. Oh, also starting April 15th, I think, is when the um, new rewards program starts. I am going to do, I think, just like a talking live where I talk about the new program. It's kind of like the old Close to My Heart VIP program, except it's free. The Close to My Heart one, I think you had to pay $35 for the year. This one, it's free. So that's nice, I think. So I'm looking forward to that starting. Okay. Okay. Well, I will see you hopefully Sunday for the birdhouse thing, which I think those are going away. So if you want the birdhouse things, you need to get those kind of right away. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.